What I mean is, you changed my life. And then I changed your life. And now we change our lives.
Ever since the first cartoon in 1908, there has been an expectation that they are made for kids. And yet, many cartoons have a large adult following. Shows like DC's Teen Titans or The Adventures of Superman seem to make sense, but even those that are fluffy and cute with very little dramatic violence also have a large adult following. The overall understanding of this is that these cartoons are a great way for adults, particularly queer adults, to feel seen. A database compiled by Insider discovered that there are over 250 LGBTQIA+ characters in children's cartoons dating back to 1983, and there are only going to be more with the way many animators have been pushing for overt queer representation. Previously, it took an average of 3.5 years to confirm a character was queer from the series release, but in 2014, more than 7 characters were publicly confirmed in that 1 year. Coincidentally, this was around the time that Steven Universe aired. Steven Universe was first released in 2013 and features a male protagonist who largely doesn't give a crap about gender norms, with 3 queer mother figures, and created by non-binary, bisexual showrunner Rebecca Sugar. The show made waves in the animation industry. In an interview with NPR, Sugar explained how they felt they were watching the wrong things as a child, boys' shows when they should have enjoyed girls' shows. But when they got into animation, they realised there was nothing wrong with them for doing this. Steven Universe is very pink. A girl's thing, right? But it has a male protagonist, so a boys' show. But it has songs and dancing for girls, but it is also filled with dramatic fight scenes, boys. But then, no one really gets hurt, so girls. Or, as Sugar was determined to make, it is for everyone. They created a show that appeals to all children and that explores topics that children should know about. Back in 2015, Sugar was already planning on a marriage between Ruby and Sapphire. Granted, they are rocks, but they are female presenting and use she/her pronouns throughout. This would make it the first lesbian wedding on kids' TV. And not only that, at the time of conceptualization, gay marriage was not even legal in the States. The episode finally aired 4 years later in 2019. It had an amazingly positive reaction within the fanbase, a light-hearted moment within a lot of chaos in the show. But of course, things cannot always be loved. Cartoon Network made it clear that the show would be heavily censored and pulled in many countries because of the wedding and the conservative views of those countries. The show explores relationships in all forms: friendships, enemies, lovers, particularly unrequited love, and the maternal and paternal bond. We see boys and men crying, we get to understand why the bad guys are so bad, and trauma gets explored and put on the path of healing. Steven Universe, the movie, and Future all explore topics that we, as queer people, often didn't get the chance to as children. Queer people are at a greater risk of experiencing traumatic events, and therefore have higher rates of PTSD than their cis, heterosexual counterparts. We are also more likely to experience additional burdens related to discrimination and social exclusion. Despite support becoming easier to access, many individuals may be hesitant to seek treatment due to the expectation of discrimination in healthcare settings. And so, to see queer characters being joyful, getting the support they deserve, having the chance to live their lives as they feel comfortable, and just go about their days without judgment, is so refreshing and cathartic. We escape to childlike TV shows to heal our own inner child, to let that part of us know that it is safe now, and that we can live like these characters do in our own world. Obviously, this isn't always true. The queer community still faces heavy prejudice, assaults, and the United States seemingly doing everything they can to get rid of trans people. But to see that children might be growing up with positive understandings of the queer community through these TV shows gives me hope that one day they will be kind adults that will help the queer youth of tomorrow.